On June 14, 2025, a single image released by Iranian state media, Sundusima, sent shockwaves through the world of military analysis. The photograph, quickly picked up by international outlets, became the focal point of heated debates and urgent meetings in capitals across the globe. Within hours, social media was ablaze with speculation, as experts and ordinary citizens alike tried to make sense of what they were seeing. The photo showed what was claimed to be the wreckage of an Israeli F-35 Lightning II, allegedly shot down over Iranian territory. The image was stark: twisted metal, scorched earth, and unmistakable fragments of the world's most advanced stealth fighter. For many, it was a sight that seemed almost unthinkable. Experts immediately dissected the image, debating whether it was genuine evidence of a downed stealth jet or a calculated piece of propaganda. Some pointed to inconsistencies in the debris, while others argued the details matched known F-35 components. Theories multiplied, with some suggesting the photo was staged, while others insisted it was a rare glimpse into a secretive military confrontation. The timing was no accident. Tensions between Iran and Israel were already at a peak, and the F-35 symbolized Israel's technological edge. The jet's reputation for invulnerability had made it a symbol of deterrence, and any suggestion of its defeat carried enormous psychological weight for both sides. If true, the incident would mark a dramatic shift in the region's balance of power, challenging the aura of invincibility surrounding the F-35. Military strategists around the world began to reconsider their assumptions, and governments quietly reviewed their own defense plans in light of the possible implications. The world waited for confirmation, as governments and analysts scrambled to determine whether this was a real military breakthrough or a masterstroke of information warfare. In the days that followed, every new detail was scrutinized as the photograph continued to dominate headlines and fuel uncertainty across the region and beyond. Iranian state media wasted no time in shaping a narrative of technological triumph, broadcasting the news with a sense of national pride and urgency. Anchors described the event as a historic moment, highlighting Iran's ability to defend its skies against even the most advanced adversaries. According to official reports, Iranian air defenses detected and tracked the F-35 as soon as it entered Iranian airspace, despite the jet's reputation for near invisibility. Operators were shown monitoring their screens, calmly following the aircraft's movements. The military described a highly coordinated operation, utilizing a sophisticated layered defense network. They claimed that homegrown systems such as the Bavar 373 and Khordad played a pivotal role, working seamlessly together to intercept the intruding jet. Iranian reports emphasized that the F-35's much-touted stealth technology was no match for their advanced radar, and that the jet's electronic countermeasures failed to disrupt Iranian targeting systems. State media framed the incident as a resounding validation of Iran's investment in domestic military technology, portraying it as a major blow to Israel's military prestige and the reputation of the F-35 program. The story was used to rally the public, boost national pride, and reinforce the image of Iran as a formidable regional power capable of defending itself against any threat. By asserting that they had cracked the F-35's defenses, Iran sought to sow doubt among Israel's allies and F-35 customers worldwide, potentially undermining confidence in the jet's capabilities. Whether the account was fact or fiction, it became a powerful tool in Iran's ongoing information campaign, shaping perceptions both at home and abroad, and demonstrating the influence of narrative in modern conflict. The F-35 Lightning II isn't just a fighter jet, it's the crown jewel of Western air power, designed for stealth, data fusion, and dominance. Israel's F-35 One-Adir variant has been central to its ability to strike deep into hostile territory with near impunity. The loss of such an asset would be a psychological and strategic blow, undermining the myth of Israeli air invulnerability. The F-35 program, costing over $1.5 trillion, is built on the promise of technological superiority and survivability. If Iran's claim holds, it challenges the very foundation of modern air warfare and the value of high-tech platforms. The incident forces a reckoning. Is the era of uncontested stealth over? For Israel and its allies, the stakes couldn't be higher. The alleged shootdown strikes at the heart of stealth technology's reputation. For decades, stealth has been the ultimate advantage, allowing aircraft to operate undetected in hostile airspace. If Iran has developed effective counter-stealth measures, the global arms race between stealth and detection enters a new phase. The event raises questions about the cost-effectiveness of expensive platforms like the F-35 if they can be neutralized by cheaper indigenous systems. Adversaries may now focus on dense, layered air defenses rather than building their own stealth fleets. The psychological impact is real. Pilots and planners must now consider that even the most advanced jets are vulnerable. The age of single-platform dominance may be ending, replaced by a more complex, contested airspace. Throughout history, the march of military technology has often been seen as unstoppable, with each new innovation hailed as a game-changer. Yet time and again, so-called invincible technologies have met their match on the battlefield, reminding us that no system is truly unbeatable. In 1999, the world was stunned when a US F-117A stealth fighter, once considered invisible to radar, was shot down over Serbia by an aging Soviet missile system. This single event shattered the myth of perfect stealth and proved that even the most advanced aircraft could be vulnerable to older, well-operated defenses. Decades earlier, during the Yom Kippur War, Israel's highly regarded Air Force suffered unexpected and heavy losses to Soviet-supplied surface-to-air missiles. These setbacks forced Israeli pilots and commanders to rapidly rethink their tactics, adapting on the fly to survive and regain the upper hand. Fast forward to 2011, when Iran claimed to have electronically hijacked and captured a US RQ-170 stealth drone. Whether by luck or skill, this incident showcased the growing asymmetric capabilities of nations willing to challenge technological giants using unconventional means to level the playing field. Each of these cases demonstrates a crucial truth. Ingenuity, adaptation, and layered defenses can sometimes overcome even the most sophisticated and expensive military systems. The ability to learn, improvise, and exploit weaknesses is often more decisive than raw technological superiority. The recent F-35 incident, if it indeed occurred as claimed, fits this historical pattern perfectly. A determined underdog exploiting a vulnerability in a technological giant, turning the tables in a way few would have predicted. These precedents serve as a sobering reminder that overconfidence in technology can be a fatal flaw. History is littered with examples of military leaders who underestimated their adversaries, only to pay a heavy price for their hubris. The lesson is clear. Air superiority, no matter how advanced the aircraft systems, is independent. It must be learned and maintained with constant vigilance, innovation, and respect for the adversary's capabilities. The Iranian, whether ultimately proven true or not, is simply the latest chapter in this ongoing story. A story where the balance between offense and defense is always shifting, and where no technology remains invincible for long. The alleged F-35 downing is more than a military event. It's a geopolitical earthquake. Iran's claim signals a willingness to confront Israel more openly, challenging its freedom of action in the region. For the US, a confirmed loss would be a blow to prestige and could embolden adversaries worldwide. Gulf states, reliant on Western hardware, may now question their security guarantees and reconsider their strategies. The incident could subtly realign regional alliances as nations recalculate the balance of power. Russia and China would see a confirmed F-35 loss as a validation of their own anti-stealth investments and a marketing boon for their defense industries. For all players, the event marks a potential shift in the Middle East's strategic landscape. The message, no technology is untouchable. Israel's response was silence, a deliberate strategy to deny Iran a propaganda victory and keep the world guessing. Behind closed doors, Israeli intelligence would urgently investigate. Was it a technological failure, pilot error, or a true Iranian breakthrough? If confirmed, Israel would weigh its options. Overt retaliation risks war, while covert action fits the ongoing shadow conflict. Likely responses include cyber attacks, precision strikes, or sabotage, measured moves to restore deterrence without escalation. Technologically, Israel and the US would rush to upgrade F-35 defenses and adapt tactics to new threats. The incident would not end the F-35's role, but it would force a new era of constant adaptation. For Israel, the lesson is clear. Even the most advanced systems require vigilance and evolution. Silence, in this case, is both shield and sword. The F-35 incident is as much about information warfare as missiles and jets. Iran's photo release was a masterstroke, plausible yet deniable, forcing adversaries to respond on Iran's terms. Domestically, the story boosts morale and legitimizes Iran's military investments. Internationally, it sows doubt about Western technology and security guarantees. Israel and the US are trapped. Denial looks like a cover-up. Confirmation is a propaganda win for Iran. In the age of viral news, the first narrative often sticks, making information dominance as crucial as battlefield success. Hybrid warfare, combining propaganda, cyber, and conventional action, is now the norm. The battle for truth is itself a front in modern conflict. Whether the F-35 was truly downed or not, the claim alone has shifted perceptions of military power in the Middle East. If true, it marks the end of uncontested air dominance and the rise of credible regional defenses. Iran's investment in asymmetric warfare and indigenous technology is paying off, complicating adversaries' calculations. The incident is a catalyst in the information war, showing how narrative control can shape strategic outcomes. Military planners must now confront the vulnerabilities of even their most advanced systems. The Middle East enters a new era, not just of advanced weapons, but of sophisticated defenses and information battles. The age of the invincible fighter jet may be over. The skies are more dangerous and the game has changed.